20, Katie Shanahan. Number 24, Lisa Ewan. Number 30, Shelley Modern. Number 32, Esther Timmermans. And now for your starting five. Number 3, Jackie Banzer. Number 7, Sarah Youssef. Number 13, Kate Spillane. Number 21, Melissa Dexter. Number 40, Anika Whiting. And for your coach, Tim Modding, assistant coach, Peter Heisen, Michael Beer, and our team manager, Sue Egan. And now for your Waverley Falcons, starting with number 2, Katie Bruiser. Number 4, Helen Logan. Number 5, Grace Beasley. Number 10, Mia Parsons. Number 21, Elise Wade. Number 22, Michaela Miller. 34, Adriana Khan. Now for your starting five. It's put together for number 1, TV Cunningham. Number 6, Sam John. Number 8, Leah Higgs. Number 9,
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Waverley Basketball Stadium for this, the first of the Sunday doubleheader between Waverley and Ringwood. This is a huge game. Both Waverley and Ringwood, classic rivals, traditional rivals. There's been both in the men's and girls. So we should have a great game today. It's not only is it a local rivalry, but they're good friends both on and off the court, but play hard on the court itself. So Ringwood they actually entered the league reasonably recently in the last sort of 7 years into this particular division, but since then they've built themselves a powerhouse of a club along the way, and that's really what we're going to see today, with some fantastic local talent in people like Jackie van der Zag and Nez Lee and Sarah Youssef and Beck Nola and so on. Now they're also renowned for picking good imports as well, and in the past we've had people that have come out and absolutely lit this league up along the way. So it'll be interesting to see how things go as we progress. So the referees bringing the girls in. Game is ready to go. Looks like we'll be starting dead on time today, which is fantastic. And just waiting for the Ringwood players to get on the court. Starters for Waverley: Kate Oliver, Tegan Cunningham, Sam Donald, Talia Higgs and Shelby Walton. For the women, for the Ringwood Hawks, looks like it's Jackie van der Zag, Melissa Dixon, one of the imports, Annika Whiting, the other import, Inez Lee and, is it Inez? No, it's not Inez, it's Sarah Youssef and Beck Nola. And we're away. So Falcons end up with the ball. Sam Donald brings it down. Guarded by Youssef. Gets it off to Talia Higgs. Talia's got options inside, and Kate Oliver. Kate flashing to the ring. Makes it there. Talking about Kate Oliver, big shout out to her mum Robin and all the fans up in Sydney and the Hills Hornets. We hope you're watching online today. If not, check it out on the YouTube channel after tomorrow. We appreciate everybody watching on there. First rebound to Kate. She hands off to Sam Donald. Sam brings the ball down. Looks for options. She finds it. Now Talia Higgs back to Tegan Cunningham. Tegan drives and is fouled on the way through. And again, big foul there from that was Jackie van der Zag. So the second foul on the Ringwood Hawks as Sam Donald looks to score. She makes that. First points up for Waverley. Jackie van der Zag with the rebound. Ball's across to Kate Spillane. Now with Whiting. Hands off to Dixon. Van der Zag can't get it to drop. Cunningham with the rebound. It's into Oliver, and Oliver scores. So a good start to the Falcons. Now Yusuf slows things down. And the ball's gone out off the Falcons. So a great move there from Jackie Van der Zag to slip behind Oliver, but Oliver just enough wingspan to reach the ball and kick it out of court. It's back into Van der Zag. Yusuf's shot doesn't go, rebounded there by Talia Higgs. Back off to Donald. Donald kicks it down to Cunningham, into Oliver. Oliver spins, turns and scores. Kate Oliver coming off a really good game last week where she scored close on 30 points, I seem to remember. And good work there from Donald. Cunningham too cute on that pass. And now Van der Zag still can't get a drop for the Hawks. Talia Higgs looking for options. She's got it in Oliver, sorry. Another 2 points. Now Van der Zag pulls up, hands off to Yusuf. Stripped. Good hands from Walton. Cunningham drives. Misses the pass, the no-look pass there to Sam Donald. And it's a timeout. This time to Tim Motton and the Ringwood Hawks. And with the Waverley 7-0, we've gone almost 4 minutes into the first quarter. We'll take a very short break as well. So Kate Oliver already up to 6 points here in this first quarter with 4 minutes gone. Looking to have a very good game. And the ball is inbounded. Donald hassling. Gets the ball to go the other way. Talia Higgs gets it into Cunningham. Cunningham somehow finds a way through. Is wrapped up by Yusuf. Yusuf with the steal. Gets it out. And there's a three-pointer. The first points for the game to Melissa Dixon. First miss for Oliver. Yusuf brings the ball back down for the Hawks. Great defense from the Falcons. Walton, across to Higgs. Back into Oliver. Oliver nearly has it stripped from her. Finds Higgs somehow. She loses it. And the shot from outside doesn't go. Rebounded there by Cunningham. While she hasn't put any points on the board, she's been significant early. Higgs with the rebound, doesn't go. Cunningham this time, the offensive rebound and the points. So Daniela Bone. Can't get it to drop. Walton with the rebound. Gets it to Cunningham. Cunningham drives, kicks it back out to Oliver. Oliver's shot is good. (11-3). Just under 4 minutes to go in this quarter. And the first foul on Sam Donnell. And the first team foul for the Falcons. Subs coming in for both teams. So Helen Roden and Adriana Can coming on, replacing Higgs and Walton. The Falcons. Inez Lee on for Ringwood. Roden drives. Somehow finds a way through there and scores. Now Inez. And Roden with the foul. Second team foul on the Falcons. Both teams 2 fouls each. Just over 3 minutes to go. Nestle will go to the line. She makes that one. Misses that. Rebound there to Cunningham. Cunningham drives. Kicks the ball across to Donald, back to Roden. Now Roden coming off the screen, gets it back to Donald, into Can, who can't hang on to the pass, a little too hot for her. Instead it's Dixon driving down, gets it back out to Inez Lee. Her shot didn't go, so it's back with the Falcons. 13-4. Clock winding down to the 2-minute mark. Roden pulls up. Doesn't roll for her. Instead we have Danielle Bone picking up the rebound, uncontested. Being defended by Can. She gets the ball inside. Roden blocks that. Good work there from Donald, but Inez Lee picks up the ball. And it's 2 points to Dixon. So Donald kicks the ball off to Roden. Roden back to Oliver. Oliver's shot doesn't go, and behind the scenes there's been a tangle of bodies. And it's against Ringwood. Anika Whiting will pick that foul up. The third team foul for the Hawks. Cunningham sits down and then has a well-earned break. Ball's gone into Grace Beasley, one of the youngsters of the squad. Beasley kicks the ball off. Higgs can't get it to drop, Inez Lee. Not too long ago was that same sort of youngster. Beasley drives, kicks it off. Higgs into Oliver. Back to Roden. Roden finds a way through. Jackie van der Zag with the rebound. Back out to Lee. She almost loses control of it, but she manages. Gets it back out to Ewan. Now van der Zag inside to Timmermans. Esther can't get it to go. And the ball this time into Oliver, and the foul on the play. This will be the 4th team foul. And that looks to be on van der Zag. So Falcons inbound ball. It's back out to Beasley. Into Can moves, throws it away though, intercepted by Bone, and be interesting to see who the call is on. I think it's going to be on Roden. Roden worked really hard to avoid that contact. Well, maybe that's one thing that the refs will look at after the game when they review the footage. Shot missed. So Cunningham back on. Good work there from Timmermans as she gets the ball back, and now it's with Lee. Lee kicks the ball off. And the shot from Timmermans doesn't go anywhere close to the net. We'll take a break and be back with you for the second quarter. So welcome back. We are ready to go here for the second quarter. It's been a Falcons quarter so far. Falcons game so far. They've managed to outscore the Ringwood Hawks 13-7 as they bring the ball back in. So Falcons in possession. It'll be a Ringwood pressing down. Grace Beasley, the youngster, trying to get the ball off. She gets it to Can. Beasley floats it in and scores. Timmermans kicking the ball around, gets it to Bone. Now back to Lee. Lee drives. Can't get over the wingspan of Oliver, who picks up a first block for the game. Now Cunningham drives. Well guarded there by Whiting. But Talia Higgs with 2. It's a 10-point lead to the Waverley Falcons. This is something that we did not see coming. Shot doesn't go. Rebound to the Falcons. Now it's Cunningham. Cunningham shot in and out. Rebounded by Lee. Lee brings it back. Kicks the ball off. Finds Bone. Bone, well, perhaps was unfortunate not to get the foul there. Foul call. Down the other end. It's great pass there from Talia Higgs to Oliver. Did not come up. Higgs turns, and this time she's fouled by Lee. So first foul on Inez Lee. Talia will go to the line. Makes the first. Doesn't get the second. Rebounded there by Oliver, almost. She just didn't manage to get it there. So Timmermans will inbound the ball to Lee. Lee now brings the ball down. Gets it to Bone. Bone's been good since she's come on. Shot goes up from her, doesn't go. Cunningham almost with the rebound, but instead it's Lee that's pulled it in. She's now driving, and the shot doesn't go. Lee perhaps a little too unselfish in that move. She had it open. I don't think she realised how open she was. Now Cunningham kicks it across. It's come out to Can. Can drives back out to Talia Higgs. And now the foul on Lee by Grace Beasley. Falcons now, second team foul. First foul for Beasley. Shot there from Dixon, short. Oliver drives, pulls up, floats it in, another 2 to her. And now Lee. Lee's got Timmermans at the top of the key, so she kicks it 2. Timmermans skips it across to Bone. Bone drives, pulls up, tries to float it up, but another rebound there to, well, it's not really a rebound because it didn't hit the back of the ring. Now Cunningham still can't get it to drop, and Bone with the rebound. Cunningham just steps out of court. She has been, whilst she hasn't put it on the scoreboard, she has been involved in just about every play on the way down for the Falcons. So Oliver, the focal point of the offense very often, but it's Cunningham setting things up to get the ball into the scoring range. It's with Bone. She's got Dixon on the outside. Dixon drives. This time it's successful. Now Donald kicks the ball down, finds Cunningham. Cunningham looking for options, back out to Donald. Here's Talia Higgs. She kicks it across to Cunningham. Cunningham looks inside again. Instead finds out Oliver outside, and now Donald open. Can't get it to go. Bone with the rebound, and there's been a foul on the... No, it's off legs. Foot violation. And subs are coming in. And it's a timeout. So at that point, we will also have a quick timeout as well. So Waverley ball, and of course, and there's a foul on the play. It's an offensive foul. So all of a sudden, the wheel's going to come off for the Falcons. That was onto the floor. Elise Waite getting Helen Roden a break. Nestle. Calling the play. And the shot from Dixon doesn't drop. Poor pass there from Talia Higgs. Sees the ball in the hands of Lee again. Lee into Whiting, back to Lee, now back to Whiting again, and the shot goes in. Much more deliberate play there from the Hawks. And it paid off, slowing the pace down, using the full 24. Donald now under Cunningham. Finally, Cunningham hits from outside. It's only a 2, but that's enough to keep the gap above the 10-point mark. Ball's with Dixon. Now with Shelley Modern. Modern drives. She spins on Cunningham. Can't get anywhere. She finally gets it out to Whiting, and Whiting drives. And it's a shot clock violation. Ball did not hit the ring. So great defense there from the Falcons. And it would be a baseline ball. Donald brings the ball down. Gets it to Cunningham. Now back to Waite. Skipped over to Cunningham. Sorry. Yeah, that is Cunningham. And the foul coming in on the rebound looks to be on Elise Waite. The third team foul for the Falcons. Yusuf. Hands off to Bone. Bone drives, kicks. Somehow. Oh, great block again there from Kate Oliver. That could so easily have been a foul, but she very, very clean on the ball there. Dixon kicks the ball in. It's back with Yusuf. Yusuf drives. Can't get the ball to go. And there's the foul. So Yusuf will go to the line. Can she get this back to a 9-point game? Misses that first. So at best it'll be 10 points with 3:41 to go. 3:40-ish. Misses that. So still the Falcons. Double-digit lead. Liz waits. Pulls up. Gets it into Cunningham. Cunningham spins. Ball doesn't go down. She had the advantage of her defender falling down, but couldn't capitalise. Timmermans. Sorry, that was Dixon. 2 points. Now back to Waite. Waite looks for options. Gets it in. Donald goes inside, but stolen there by Dixon. Dixon will drive, and she scores. So all of a sudden, here come the Hawks. This is the sort of game that we expected. Was over to Can, back through hands. It's with Waite. She gets it back to Donald. Donald's got Oliver out to Can. Shot doesn't go. Cunningham somehow manages to get her hands on the ball, but only to turn it over to the Hawks. So good work there by Yusuf to just simply impede Cunningham. And the foul on Waits. So that looks to be the 5th team foul for the Falcons. That now puts Yusuf at the line. And we've got Blues are coming in for Waits. This time it goes in. Oliver with the rebound, gets it back down to Donald. Donald drives, kicks it off. It's now with Blueser. Blueser's first pass is errant, and Can was unable to hang on to it. So back to a 6-point game. Yusuf. Hands off to Dixon. Now to Whiting. Whiting drives. Doesn't go. Cunningham with the rebound. Nearly loses that. Helped out by Oliver. And now Blueser with a 3-point attempt is good. Falcons needed that. It was much better ball movement from the Falcons. And there's been a foul on that one too. I think that was on Tegan Cunningham. So Shelley Motton misses the first. Misses the second. Rebounded there by Oliver. She got up quite high, as we could see in the shot. Kicks the ball around. It's with Blueser. Blueser into Oliver. Out to Can. Doesn't drop. A great ball movement there from the Falcons. And the intercept from the youngster, Grace Beasley. She evades 1, 2, 3 people, but can't get the shot in. Just a little bit too much there. Now she's back on defense, trying to impede Yusuf, who gets the ball to Whiting. Great basket there for her. Beasley across to Blueser. Blueser looks for options. Sorry, that's Talia Higgs, not Blueser. Now the ball's gone into Oliver. 2 points. Kate Oliver imposing herself on this game. Yusuf drives, kicks it out. Motton gets it into Whiting. Good work there from her. But again, blocked from Oliver. Motton inbounds. And there's been a whistle. And it's a tech, is it? So there's a tech on that one, on the bench. And Oliver to take the shot. She makes the first. Well, it's only the one because of the tech. And now it's back at half court. Beasley kicks it off. And the pass there intercepted. Yusuf will score. Shot doesn't go. And that's the half. So Falcons, having got out to a 11-point lead, see the halftime break with 8. We'll be back after the break.
So Chris Arkell, Waverley Falcons, state champ men.
Talia Higgs, Waverley state champ women.
Paul McCoy, Waverley Falcons, state champions.
Tom Boyle, Waverley Falcons, state champ men.
Ivan Platonik, Waverley Falcons, senior champ men.
Waverley, Tegan Cunningham, women's champ.
George Delagianis, Waverley Falcons.
Katie Blueser, Waverley Falcons, state champ.
Ilya Polianis, state champ, women's coach of Waverley.
Mike Bullock, championship men coach, star.
No singing ones.
Oh, I'd have to say Chris Arkell and myself when we get together.
Oh, that's a tough one. I would have to say Chris Arkell. He's definitely got some great moves.
Ringwood.
I think Ringwood and us have a bit of a rivalry, so I would say Ringwood.
Can't go wrong with Ringwood. Ringwood for sure.
Tegan Cunningham.
I'd say Tegan.
I would have to say Ivan Platnik.
I would say Sedal, but it's probably myself.
Let's say it would be Sammy.
Shelby or Elise.
My go-to party trick is to grab a drink and sit down.
Shots.
Party trick. The turn and chuck.
Tom.
I'm going to have to say Tommy Boyle.
Elise?
Well, actually, it's not a player. It's Ilya Polianis, our coach in the women's.
Ilya? Can I count him in?
Katie.
Many people ask us, what is vMix? Well, thanks for asking. vMix is software that allows you to create awesome live video productions. vMix supports a variety of different inputs to help your live production come to life. These include cameras, videos, images, titles, PowerPoint, green screen, streams, audio, and more. You can then display your production on screens, record to your hard drive, and stream to the web all at the same time. There are many different applications for vMix. Some of our customers have used it for large music concerts, school productions, live sports coverage, church services, esports, live web streaming shows, horse auctions, you name it. vMix can do it. What do you need to use vMix? At the very basic end of things, you can use a computer with onboard graphics and a webcam. If you want to bring in a few HD cameras, you'll need a bit more processing power, a dedicated graphics card, and a capture device. We have a list of recommended system requirements on our website. Whether you're an aspiring YouTube singer in your bedroom performing Phil Collins covers, or someone with an 8-camera live concert production, vMix is for you. There is a free 60-day fully functional trial on our website, www.vmixhd.com. So check it out.
With a couple of minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Falcons' Nest. And we can let you know that the Falcons are up by 8 points in what is shaping up to be a bit of an upset. What can Tim Motton do in the second half to get his team on the board and ahead of the Waverley Falcons, who are incredibly tough to beat at home? It went down to the wire a couple of weeks ago against Knox, and it looks like it'll do the same thing here against the Ringwood Hawks. We might just have a quick look at the leaders, the leaderboard as we go. And we can see there that for Waverley, Kate Oliver is on 11 points, Talia Higgs 5, Tegan Cunningham 4, Blueser 3, and Beasley 2. For Ringwood, Melissa Dixon is the leading scorer with 13 points. Annika Whiting on 4, Yusuf, Bone and Lee on 1. Tegan Cunningham may be struggling a bit with getting the ball through the round thing, the hoops, but she certainly has no issue in getting the ball in her hands. 9 rebounds for her. Kate Oliver with 7, Talia Higgs with 5, Grace Beasley with 2, and Sam Donald with 1. And for the Hawks, it's Lee and Jackie Vanderzag. Nestle and Jackie Vanderzag on 4. Esther Timmermans on 3, Motton on 2, and Yusuf on 1. The assists, it's all Waverley's way. Look at that. 3 for Cunningham, 2 for Donald, 1 each for Beasley and Oliver, while Yusuf has 2 and Lee 2 and Dixon 1. And the blocks, well, 3 blocks to Kate Oliver and 1 to Shelby Walton. So steals, on the other hand, well, that's all the domain of the Hawks. And we are back in play. So we're away. Cunningham can't control the ball, and it's Kate Spillane picks it up and scores. It's back with Walton. Kicks it off to Donald. Donald comes off the screen and turns it over. Hawks have come out in a zone just to see if they can slow things down, and it certainly worked on that first passage of play there. So Dixon gets it off to Whiting. Now back to Yusuf, back to Whiting. Whiting over the top of Oliver, can't get it to go. There's the 10th rebound for Cunningham. She's on her way to a double-double if she can sink a few baskets in this half. And I've got an injury to Talia Higgs. This will be concerning as she's come back from injury already this season. And it looks like it's the same injury, or a similar one. Cunningham kicks it off to Oliver. Oliver can't get it to drop. It's back with Yusuf. Yusuf looking to get it through hands. It's with Whiting, back out to Dixon. Dixon into Vanderzag. Vanderzag over the top of Cunningham, and there's 2 points to her. So Jackie Vanderzag has really had a great season so far. She's by far been the dominant player on the Ringwood team. Cunningham pulls it up, doesn't go. Oliver with the rebound, back out to Donald, into Cunningham, and the foul by Vanderzag. One of the things that the Hawks are not coping with has been the quick ball movement of the Falcons. Cunningham now, looking for options, gets it back down into Can. Can pulls up, this time in and out, in and in. Finally it drops in there. 2 points to Van der Zag. Sorry, to Can. Yusuf brings the ball down. Dixon gets Donald off the ground but still can't convert as Oliver picks up another rebound. She's up to 9 now. Whiting with that rebound gets it off to Yusuf. Yusuf now just slowing things down. Gets it off to Spillane. Back out to Yusuf, and Yusuf's three-point attempt doesn't drop. Another rebound there to Oliver. She's now got a double-double. Skips the ball out to Donald. Donald's short, but Shelby Walton with the rebound. And now she's fouled, Whiting. So Whiting back into Yusuf, guarded by Walton. Van der Zag gets it inside. Oliver with the steal, and Oliver has fallen down behind play. Gets up, she's all right. Can kicks it back out to Walton. Walton drives. It's back out to Oliver, and Oliver in and out. Dixon with the rebound. Now it's over to Van der Zag. Van der Zag blocked by Oliver. And Donald comes away with the ball. She drives it through quickly, pulls up. She's got Cunningham on the outside, decides to go herself, can't get it to go, and now there's a foul behind play. It's going to be on Can. And an offensive foul on Yusuf. Well, I wasn't watching the monitor at the time. I should have done that and looked at the replay, but I didn't quite see that one. Walton kicks it into Oliver. Oliver turns, doesn't go. Shelby Walton with the rebound. Fight. And now, this time Donalds drives and draws a foul off Yusuf. So Donald misses that first. Almost makes a second, I should say. Instead, it's back with Cunningham. Skips it round. So that foul did not hurt the Hawks on the scoreboard. Falcons just managing to keep the ball, keep the score, I should say, at a reasonable gap, but it's now the Hawks that have the chance, and they're going to do that through Dixon. She can't get it to go, neither can Whiting. Back to Can now, through hands to Cunningham. Walton, she's got Donald at the top of the key. Oliver sitting outside there. Cunningham goes herself and finds her way to the basket. 2 points. Cunningham with the rebound. And the poor pass. Too hot there for Van der Zag. So it's back out to a 9-point gap. And an offensive foul this time. So Adriana Kane with a couple of fouls will probably sit down. No, she's being left on. Yusuf over to Whiting. Whiting's shot makes it 2 points only. Now Walton across to Donald. Cunningham. She's got Can inside. Elects to go to Walton at the top. Now the flash from Oliver, but Donald is being used. And Cunningham can't connect as she cuts through. Nice move, but just simply a little bit too hot there from Shelby. Subs coming in. Here's Helen Roden for the Falcons, and back onto court is Shanahan for the Hawks. Also Danielle Bone for Ringwood. And Timmermans as well. So Cunningham travels. And a tech. So Timmermans with the, Shanahan with the shot, misses that. So Tegan a little bit frustrated on that last play. Just a bit of a shove there to her opposition player and Shanahan. And now there's an offensive foul called against Timmermans, not allowing the defensive player to get through. Just under 3 minutes to go in this quarter. It's with Roden. She gets it across to Can. Can's got the cutting Walton. Back to Can, into Oliver. Oh, just simply touched by Inez Lee. Kicked it over the top of Oliver. Bone pulls up and long two. Roden. Now finds Can. She's got Oliver down in the low post. Roden goes herself. Kicks back out to Walton. Walton drives. They're running out of time here. Roden with a long shot. It goes in and out. Rebounded by Bone. She finds Shanahan. Back to Bone. Now into Timmermans. And Inez Lee pulls up. 2 points. All of a sudden, it's a 3-point game. 2-point game, sorry. So Falcons, having got out to an 11-point lead, have seen that evaporate here in this third quarter. The zone from Ringwood has definitely worked as Talia Higgs scores 2. Bit of breathing room for the Falcons. But it has been Ringwood's quarter so far. After a 13-7, 15-13 quarter, it's now been Ringwood all the way as Bone pulls up another shot, this time a 3. Back to 2 points. Oliver across to Roden. Again, kicking the ball quickly through hands. Shot clock is down to 10 seconds. It has to go up. Roden makes the shot, but an offensive foul has been called. Another foul on Adriana Can. That's her second. Now Lee. Guarded by Beasley, who's come on to give Donald a rest. And behind scenes, there's another foul on Whiting. Again, this another offensive foul. That's we don't have that on the stats, but it'd be interesting to know exactly how many offensive fouls have been called this game. Both teams are suffering from that. Can with the rebound off the missed shot from Roden. Roden drives, pulls up, can't get it to go. Can was tossed over behind the scenes, but no call there. She's back into action now as Lee slows things down for the Hawks. They've got 10 seconds on the game clock to go, and Lee scores. It is a tied ball game here as the shot doesn't quite go down there for the Falcons and the last minute. So again, a Ringwood quarter. They've got back in 13-7 this quarter, or is that 15? Something like that. We'll be back shortly. Just quickly going through the summary scores for you. We can see there that the Falcons have dropped their shooting percentage down to a 31%. Well, it's only 3% better than Ringwood at 28. And we can see there that Ringwood has actually been putting up a lot more shots. They've had 6 more scoring attempts than Waverley. 3-pointers, not good from either side. 2 from 14 from the Falcons, 2 from 11 from the Hawks. And the 3 free throw attempts, again, not much better there. Although the Falcons edging out with 42%, Hawks with 27. But the rebound count, look at that. 10 more rebounds to the Falcons, 9 assists to 8 to the Hawks. And in terms of fouls, like last night, we saw an incredible number of fouls on both the Waverley and Kilsyth Victorian Youth Championship women's teams, and here we've got the same thing again. It's 24 fouls have been called. So away we go, back into action here in the final quarter. It was the Falcons' first half as Grace Beasley can't get it to drop. Shanahan with the rebound gets it to Bone, who is going to crack first. Lee gets it into Timmermans. Timmermans can't get past Can. Beasley with the steal. She's going to drive. She can't get it past Timmermans, who blocked it cleanly. And there's Lee. Nearly travels, but she managed to keep the ball alive. And the shot there from Whiting. Can. Back out to Beasley. Shot clock down to 12. It's back with Oliver. Oliver's shot in and out. Roden with the rebound, but it's come off her foot. Tegan Cunningham back on for Adriana Can, who's played really well. She's enjoyed extra minutes this game. Oliver with the steal. Beasley kicks it back to Cunningham, and Cunningham scores. Nice work collectively from the Falcons there. Shanahan back to Lee. Lee brings it very quickly down now, pulls back. Now she'll slow it down. There's 16 on the shot clock. They'll use that. It's in Shanahan's hands. Back through Timmermans to Bone. And Grace Beasley, another steal. So that's 3 steals to Beasley in the last minute or so. Great work there from Cunningham, getting it into Tegan Cunningham, to Talia Higgs. But Lee, ripping the ball off, has drawn a foul from Higgs. Cunningham 2 points away from a double-double. Oliver has already got hers. So since starting off the game with a real flurry, Oliver has offensively gone quite quiet, but she has been instrumental in changing shots, getting the ball to her teammates, but not putting the score on the board. The foul there on Roden has put Bone on the line. Bone has been, as she scores, Bone has been a bit of a spark for the Hawks in that last quarter. She scores the first of those. She's been in the action. Good example was that last intercept. Almost got the pass down to the running player and then Lee, but Grace Beasley just getting the fingertips on it. Great work from the 16-year-old. She's taking a break, replaced by Sam Donald. So we're almost back to our starters for Waverley, as Timmermans can't get the ball to go up. She was trying to get it to Whiting, and again well read by Roden, who's tipped it out. Now Bone will inbound it. Bone can't get past Roden. Another Hawks inbound. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Whiting doesn't go, and now she's made contact with Roden's head. So Anika Whiting picks up another. That's her third. 2 team fouls to the Falcons, now 1 to the Hawks. Cunningham can't get it to drop, rebounded by Donald and fouled. And that's by Whiting again. It's her fourth. So Van der Zag coming on now. The Hawks 2-point lead. The first time that they have been in the lead this game. As we see Donald pick up her first. Can't get the second. Van der Zag Tips the ball to Bone. Bone credited with that rebound. Ball through hands. It's with Whiting. She can't get past Oliver. Good D from Oliver. Now Lee, really quick. Floats it up. Doesn't go. Cunningham with the rebound. Helen Roden. Helen's been well held by Lee. And the shot from Roden, short. Now Lee, she's quick. She gets it down to Dixon. Ball doesn't go. Timmermans with the rebound. Her putback didn't score, and now we've got a jump ball. This will be a Hawks ball. Falcons bench wanting a foul called on that play, but it wasn't there, according to the refs. So, clock has been reset. We're ready to go. Bone gets Oliver off the ground. Now Cunningham with another rebound after that miss from Timmermans. Donald. Can back to Donald, now to Roden. Roden's got Van der Zag in front of her. And there's too long in the key to Oliver. Good call there from the ref. Just over 5.5 minutes to go. 1 point game. And Van der Zag throws the ball out. This is an arm wrestle of the game. I hope that you're enjoying watching these two very good teams slug it out against each other. Falcons desperately want to get a win this weekend. Can. 2 points. Lee drives very quickly down. Now she pulls up as the Falcons settle their defence. She gets it to Van der Zag. Well held by Cunningham at the moment. Bone. Out to Whiting. Whiting makes no mistake this time. Lead change yet again. Can. Drives. Pulls up. Gets it to Cunningham. Out to Donald, back into Cunningham, to Can. And Oliver, going to the basket, is fouled by Dixon. Only her second personal foul, but it is now the third team foul on the Hawks. Donald across the Can, now to Cunningham. Cunningham pulls up. This time she scores 2 points. Another lead change. Van der Zag can't get it to drop. Great move from her. She gets her own offensive rebound and the putback, but it doesn't go. Now out to Dixon, and this time Dixon, 3 points. Sam Donald this time with the points. Bone fakes, drives, scores. Nice ball fake there from her. Again, the lead change. Roden out to Donald. Donald drives. Well, could have been called as a foul there, but instead it's come off Lee. And at that point, she's sitting down. I thought she's been great so far, but now Yusuf back onto court. Cunningham loses control of that, and now it's all wrapped up. Shot clock violation. Well, that's interesting. Ringwood calls the timeout. We'll take a quick break. Be back shortly. So back for the last 3-ish minutes. It is a real arm wrestle. At the moment, the Hawks up by 2. And it has been the work of Bone. Danielle Bone that has really been the difference between these two sides today. Dixon and Bone both on 13. But Bone has been instrumental, in my opinion. And there's an offensive foul on Dixon. Great D there from Cunningham. She got into position and just a bit of a nudge with the elbow. Enough in and right in front of the ref, so Dixon pinged for that. So that's her third. Cunningham now, out to Oliver, back to Donald, back out to Oliver. Oliver short, rebound by Cunningham. She puts it up and she's fouled on the shot. It didn't go down, but she's got it there. She'll go to the line. So, Tegan Cunningham has the chance to bring the Falcons back level. She's got a double-double. She's on 10 already. Make that 11. Make that 12. She's on 12 points, 15 rebounds. Kate Oliver, 11 and 10. And she's almost forced a mistake from Whiting. Bone can't get past her. She's just changed that shot. That pass too, got her hands in on it. Now Van der Zag floats it up, doesn't go. Can with the rebound. Can now comes outside Roden. Gets it back to Donald. Down to the 2-minute mark in the game. Scores all tied up. Oliver back out to Cunningham. Cunningham floats it. Doesn't go. Oliver almost with the rebound. Just hit out of a hand by Bone. Cunningham, 2 points. Lead change again. This has been the pattern today. after that really good start by the Falcons, it has been the Hawks getting back, and now this final quarter, lead change after lead change. Good work there from Oliver. Forced Whiting's shot short and picked up the rebound. So hopefully if the Oliver family are watching online, you're enjoying the spectacle from Sydney. As Van der Zag can't quite control that ball, but Cunningham has been picked up for a push on that one. Ilias Palianis, the Waverley coach, definitely not agreeing with that particular call. Cunningham, however, not reacting too much. That's only her third, including the technical. Great work there on Van der Zag. And that's forced the ball out. Great work there, supported by the help defense of Helen Roden. Now Donald. We're in the last minute. As our friends at Smash FM would say, the Bataki minute. Donald kicks it across. It's down to Can. Can reverse layup. Drops. 4-point gap. Now the Falcons have the chance to take this game out with only 39 seconds to go. And this final quarter. So we'll have a very quick look now at, again, at the leaders. Actually, no, we won't. We'll look at the summary stats, I think. And we could see there that the scoring from both teams was not, scoring rate has not been particularly good. Waverley sitting at 34%, Ringwood at 29%. The three-pointers, only 11 for the Falcons. That's 2 out of 17. Whereas Ringwood a little bit better at 3 out of 12, 25%. The free throws, well, going the way of the Falcons, 54% to 38% from the Ringwood Hawks. Justin Nelson and the BigV team would definitely make the point that free throws make the difference in a game, and in this game it looks like that may be the case. Rebound count, again, hasn't changed too much in terms of the advantage to Waverley there, 45 to 35 back in here with the last 36 seconds of the game to go. Yusuf drops it in, 2-point game. Donald over to Cunningham. Cunningham back to Donald. Donald drives. She's got some space to get it to Yusuf. It's down to Oliver. They're going to use the full time up. It's only 10 seconds. There's a differential of 4 seconds on the shot and game clock. Oliver up, doesn't go. Can with the rebound. Gets it out to Oliver. They've got plenty of time, and it's been a travel called. Spillane coming out to Roden. Made Helen Roden change her mind on the shot, and she's ended up travelling. There is 3.7 seconds on the stadium clock. I know it says 6.6 on our game clock. So we'll see if we can get our clock adjusted so it's that's about right. So we have approximately 3.66 seconds on game to go. Great work on the clock there from our stats team. Falcons do not want to foul on a shot. They just need to hold the Hawks out here. Ball comes in at the throw-in line, so it advances down the court. Spillane to throw in. She's got Dixon and Bone as targets. Dixon pushes her way through and scores! All tied up with 3 seconds to go. We've got a timeout to the Falcons. No foul on that play, but it's all tied up. We could be going to overtime here. We'll be back ever so shortly. So we have approximately 1/3 of a second to go. We could be looking at an overtime game here, ladies and gentlemen. And that would be quite fitting. Ball's gone in and nothing's happened. Now, the Hawks are in the bonus. So we're in overtime. We'll go to the 5th quarter. But the Hawks are in the bonus. The foul count carries through. Falcons have only got 3 team fouls. They've got 2 to give away. We'll be back to see how things transpire in just a minute. So with 5 minutes of extra time to be played here at the Falcons' Nest, Tegan Cunningham leads the Falcons with 14 points and 16 rebounds. And Dixon, after that 2-point play in the last 3 seconds of the game, has scored 15 points. Leading rebounder for the Hawks is Jackie van der Zag with 7. Assists are fairly even between Donald with 4 and Yusuf with 3. Kate Oliver, 4 blocks. And many, many altered shots. Donald gets it across to Can. Can's shot goes up and in. 3 points to the Falcons. Can they Can they hold on here? Yusuf, left alone, pulls up, 2 points. So she got the mismatch on that. Ringwood extending their zone out a little bit more than they were earlier. Still staying in the zone, which has worked very well for them. Can kicks it out to Roden. Roden in and out. So Kate Spillane on the court. She's got some fresh legs. Good ploy from Tim Motton here. As Dixon pulls up and 3. Lead change yet again. 2 points now to the Hawks. Roden kicks it back to Cunningham. Donald into Can. Can turns, finds Oliver. Oliver's pass is intercepted by Bone. And then Yusuf on the runner. 2 points. Great work there from Cunningham, getting the ball into Oliver under the basket. Just not quite millimetre perfect. And it's a timeout to the Falcons. Again, we'll take a quick break. Be back with you in a second. So the refs bringing the girls back onto court. What can the Falcons manufacture? They have a baseline ball, I think. Again, the Hawks staying in the zone. They get it to Oliver. Oliver pulls up and scores! That is her first score since the first quarter. Almost a travel there to Yusuf. Dixon gets the ball back to Bone, but it's been stripped by Oliver. Donald into Oliver. Ball's come back and been rebounded there by Bone. Bone drives, gets it to Yusuf. Yusuf scores. So at the moment, Ringwood running with purpose. There's still a 4-point lead. 2.5 minutes to go. That was a poor pass in there from Donald to Talia Higgs. Sees Yusuf with the ball, gets back to Spillane. Spillane drives, scores. 6 points. Here come the Hawks. They couldn't do it in the first half, but they've got back in the second in a big way. And again, staying in the zone. It has worked extremely well for them this second half. Ball's into Can. Can loses it to Bone. And now 2 points to Dixon. She's up to 20 points. There's the story of the game. Bone and Dixon. Cunningham. Can't go. Gets her own rebound and she's been fouled. It looks like it's shots. Yes, it'll be shots. Well, it should be anyway because they're in the bonus. And Cunningham with 1:20-ish to go makes her first. She's up to 15 points, 16 rebounds. Misses the second, and now the foul on Kate Oliver. So 4 team fouls to the Falcons. They do not want to give away another foul at this point, but they need to drive and be fouled. Okay. Refs are wanting something else done. Something didn't happen with the score bench. They're resetting the time. It should be coming down to 1:13. So just adjusting the game and shot clock here. We're nearly ready for it. And players recommence. Sarah Youssef brings the ball down against Sam Donald. And she throws the ball out of bounds. Sam Donald now to bring the ball back. Gets it to Oliver, across to Cunningham. Cunningham's shot. He's over the top, can't control the rebound. Instead, Youssef pulls it back, gets it to Spillane. Spillane now winding the clock down, finds Bone. Bone drives, and there's the foul. So that's the 15th foul for the Falcons. It does, however, put Bone on the line. So a professional foul there from Tegan Cunningham. She knew she had to slow that down. It looks like the Hawks will sneak this one in overtime. Low scoring game from both teams as Bone puts the second one through. 8 points. Falcons have not been able to take advantage of as that shot from Talia Higgs is short. She gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Walton. That has to go up. Somebody's got to put it up, and they need to get the foul. They have to get the shot up. This time it's a 3-point from Walton. Now, they need a turnover. And there's the foul on Cunningham. And that'll be, I think, her 5th. Yes, it is. Into the game will come Kate Bluser. Sarah Youssef to bring this game back out to potentially a 7-point lead with 30-ish seconds to go. Well, it may be a 6-point game. And that's exactly what it is. Now the Falcons have got to move quickly. They need to get the shot up and they need to be fouled in the process. And that's not going to do it. Oliver with the foul. This will be the game.
personal foul.
So Whiting makes her score. That's 11 points for her in this game. And 7 rebounds. Make that 12 points. Donald across to Oliver. Blueser kicks it off to Can. Can shot short. Hits the side of the board. Spillane now will just wind the clock down. Dixon. In the last few seconds, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The game has been won by the Ringwood Hawks in overtime. We'll take a break. Be back with you. We'll be back with you in about half an hour's time with the men's game.